And I remember when I got hired at Rhythm and Hughes, they said, "What? Where do you want to be in 5 years?" And I said, "I want to have a company like this." And then I heard later they said, "Guy's a real asshole, but he's actually pretty good, you know. So why not?" And then it was, oddly enough, it was 5 years later we started Oddworld, and it was at Rhythm and Hughes where I met Sherry and convinced her to start a game company. And even like I got an offer in person from James Cameron, a casual offer, and he had just started up Digital Domain, and Steve Gray, who I used to work with, still talk to. Went on to found Heavy Iron Studios. Went on to produce the Lord of the Rings games with EA. Went on to build the worldwide development for Tencent. Steve Gray was a brilliant engineer and musician, a lot of things. And I was. He had gone to Digital Domain, and then he invited me to the rap party for what was that one where Florida Keys gets nuked in an Arnold Schwarzenegger film. They nuke. They drop it. The bomb is supposed to go off in the United States.
True Lies. True Lies.
Yeah, that one.
I love that. Yeah, True Lies.
True Lies. Yeah. So he he invited me to Digital Domain for True Lies rap party, and I'm like, sure. I went, and then to my amazement, now he had been telling James, he goes, "You got to hire this guy." And James Cameron walks up to me, right, and he goes, and he says, "Hey, I've heard a lot about you, and you should come over. I hear you want to do games, but so do we. So you should really come over." And it was like I had never had a moment like that in my life, right? Like James Cameron, who did The Abyss and the Terminator, and he was asking me to come, apply at the company, come check it out, and even as monumental a moment that was in my life, I knew they weren't going to succeed.
Why? What was it that you could tell why they weren't going to make it? What was it that gave you that signal?
They all had, I would say, all the film companies in LA, and Boss Films was there too, which was Richard Edlund's company, and he had won 5 Academy Awards from ILM days, and he was the cream of the crop as well. They all had an outsider's perspective of games, and they thought that they could have one studio, and this works for commercials and film. So, as Rhythm Hughes looked at it, well, we have film and we have commercials, and the people are interchangeable, and the same is going to work with games.